I do apologize. But nevertheless, I am here. I am making it work today. I am on here trying to make it work today. So, I do apologize that I'm a little late today. I do apologize. Just trying to get everything in order here real quick. So please bear with me here for a moment. Just trying to get everything in order here real quick. So I do apologize. Alright. I do want to start with a little prayer. I do want to first and foremost, I do want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everyone for joining the platform that's here or going to join here. Still a little bit early here. So I want to thank everybody. Thank everybody that has watched the shorts. Thank everybody that has viewed the content and are getting the quotes and getting the messages and things like that. I want to thank everybody. I do want to also just bless everybody, bless everyone. I want to bless everybody today that's going to show up on the channel. I want to bless everybody with all my intuitive knowledge. I want to bless everybody with the quotes. I want to bless everybody here in this circle here today and give everyone the faith and hope to move forward this morning with a better light, a better knowing, a better understanding of things, a better clarity of things this morning. Amen. So let's jump right in here. We got this quote that and it was right here. None of us are perfect. We make mistakes. We say the wrong things. We do the wrong things. We fall. We get up. We learn. We grow. We move on and live. That's a big one here. That's a big one here. We're gonna break it down here. We're gonna break it down and everything. I do want to do a prayer card though, real quick. Prayer card. That's the first thing I want to do is prayer card. Submit to God. Submit to God and be at peace with Him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. Submit to God and be at peace with Him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. Prosperity will come to you when you trust in the Lord. This is Jobs 22:21. Bam, right there. When you trust in the Lord, I'm gonna say this: when you trust in the Lord, when you're having troubles, you're having doubt, submit to the Lord. Submit to the Lord. Share with the Lord, wherever your higher calling, or whatever your higher calling is, your higher power, higher entity, whatever you may believe in. When you let them know that you can't do this on your own, you need help, you're struggling, and when you have came to peace with that, I'm gonna say that when you have came to peace with that, then you can truly have prosperity within the Lord. Truly get prosperity in the Lord. Jobs 22:21. Bam. All right. Just woke up here, so I'm moving along here. Moving along here. Moving along with the quotes here. The card that we have here that I looked at here, we're gonna pull some other ones. But with this quote here, I got the card of Six of Diamonds. That's the card I pulled, Six of Diamonds. And it talks about wealth, finances, material world. You know, you feel like you're giving too much. You're doing a lot of giving and no receiving. So let's get into this. None of us are perfect. Once you understand that, once you accept that, you can move on in life a lot faster, a lot easier, and move on. We make mistakes. We say the wrong things. We do. We're gonna say the wrong thing sometimes. Sometimes we don't have all the messages. We don't have them. We don't know all the messages. Then, yeah, we're going to say the wrong things. We do the wrong things. We fall. Yeah, we will fall. It's part of life. It's the part of understanding. It's the part of acceptance. It's the part of living life. You gotta fall in order to get back up. With the darkest of times could come the best of times. And what I'm saying here is you got to understand that you never know how strong you are until strong is the only option you have. Back a person against the wall. Back a person into the corner. When you have nothing, that's the most powerful person in the world. When you have nothing. When you have nothing, you have nothing to lose. We get up. Yeah, we do. We get up. We learn. We learn through our darkest of times. We learn. We learn and we see where we're at. And we grow. We do grow. There's growth in our darkest of times. There is room to grow. 100% room to grow. No fans or buts. We move on. We live. Living. Okay. We learn. We grow. We move on. We live. So let's pull a couple cards here. The card I have here is the Six of Diamonds. That's the main card. But let's see what else we can pull here and see why we have the Nine of... Let's pull another card and let's see why we have the Six of Diamonds here. Let's see why we have the Six of Diamonds here. Oh, I wanted to show you this little tray I got. It's a dollar store, but nevertheless, it's a cool tray. Nice one for the fall time, because where I'm at in the United States, it's starting to get fall time here in the Eastern Hemisphere here. Starting to get fall time, and I got this nice little tray here. Nice little leaf tray. It's a nice one here. I'm gonna use it here. Need to bust it out this morning and use it. Still early here. Coming up on 9.5 minutes here so far. We haven't seen nobody in the chat yet or anything. Haven't seen anybody in the room yet, so we'll see what's going on here. Okay, let's pull a couple cards. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on. We got a couple cards here. Pull a couple cards here. Let's see. Ooh. Alright, keep yawning. Trying to wake up. Trying to wake up here. Let me see if I can move this over a little bit. Move this back a little bit. So y'all can actually see some stuff here this morning here. Move some things around here. So y'all can actually see some stuff. Okay. Okay. Bring the candle into light. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. Okay. Sorry about that. There we go. There we go. Now y'all can see. Okay. God dang it. There. Perfect. I'm liking that. It works. I apologize. I apologize about the inconvenience here of all this morning. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn all this. Alright, there we go. This cable I got flimsy as hell. But I'm working on it here. Alright. Nevertheless. Here we go. Let's jump right in here again. Alright. I got the 9 of clubs here. The 9 of clubs. Let's pull another card. Let's see here. See what the message is for this morning here. We have the quote. Let's break it down. Let's see how we're doing this. Let's see what the message. Let's see what I'm calling on the. I call on the higher spirits. I call on the higher angel spirits, higher guides, my higher spirits, my higher guides. I call on you to open up the cards this morning, open them up, and just let us know what the message is for today here. Let us know what the message is with the quote. None of us are perfect. We make mistakes. We say the wrong thing. We do the wrong things. We fall. We get up. We learn. And we grow. We move on. We live. So, with that said, there, the 9 of clubs. Okay, we got some more here. Okay. Like I said, I'm still new to this, so I'm still learning here. I'm still learning. Thank you for bearing with me here early morning here. Wherever you're at in the world, wherever you get your insight and news. Hope you take the time to come and join me on my journey here through life, spiritual journey through life here. Come join me and get some intuitive insights here and follow your intuition. Follow your intuition and be able to prosper and grow here. So let's see here. What do we have? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay, so we got the Six of Diamonds here. The Six of Diamonds here is talking about wealth, finances. You feel like you're giving too much. And it feels like you got them in balance here. Like you're giving too much, you're not receiving. You might feel like you're struggling right now. You're not sure. It could be a relationship, giving too much and not receiving on the other end. But then we got the Nine of Clubs here. And the Nine of Clubs comes out. It's reversed too. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look. Signifies the Nine of Clubs signifies a feeling of being in a dead end, refusal to learn from past struggles, weary of the journey, weary from the journey, unwilling to let go of old things, stubbornness. Let's see here. Let's see what this is talking about. Lack of integrity. Hmm, this is weird. Okay, so the diamond here, the Ace of Diamonds here talks about prosperity, practical grounding, for potential growth, new beginnings, seed of prosperity. But see, the thing is that you can't have this new beginning or grow or have you can't have this new beginning or have growth until you worry about the Nine of Clubs and the Seven of Spades. I'm gonna say that because this is a call to honesty and remember your true spiritual completion. Growth requires facing your shadow and using your wisdom with integrity. You can't achieve your spiritual goals by taking shortcuts and being dishonest with yourself and others. The path forward is to stop fighting, reflect on what is truly holding you back, and then use your intellect to find an honest and strategic way to move past from current challenges. Because you feel like you're giving too much. You got to imbalance. You're giving too much. you're not receiving anything. Maybe your material world, you're not seeing a lot of gains within those areas. And it talks right here. None of us are perfect. I'm gonna say it right here. None of us are perfect. We make mistakes. Yes, in life you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna fall. You're gonna have to get past this. You're not gonna. You're gonna say the wrong things. You might get in an argument in a relationship, or it might be with a boss or coworker, whatever situation you may be in. You might say some things that are wrong. Yeah, part of life is doing the wrong thing and learning from it. You can't walk forward if you don't fall. You can't learn to walk if you don't fall. You gotta crawl first. So we get up, we learn. But see this right here, I'm gonna say this. There's a couple of things here with the seven of clubs here, or seven of spades, forward, and the nine of clubs here, which is reversed. There's a lot going on here because I'm gonna say this. You're engaged. You're either engaged in a disruptive or dishonest situation, or you're failing to use your intellect and intuition to navigate a complex challenge. Feeling exhausted, like you want to give up, like it's not serving your higher good, whatever you're doing is not working, and it's a direct result of ongoing inner conflict. Feels like you've been dealing with the situation here. I want to say it this way. You've been dealing with the situation here, a person, male or female, flip it the way it may be, or yourself. You're dealing with yourself here. And you're trying to you're avoiding the situation altogether. You don't want to deal with the situation no more. So you're avoiding it altogether here. You're avoiding it because you feel like you're giving too much. You feel like there's not enough. It's more give and take. You put too much in, and you want this new beginning that we were talking about. If you follow my videos here, in my lives, you have room for spiritual growth here for yourself. You do, but you got to work on the situation. You got to figure out what's going on. It feels I'm getting where it feels like you're giving too much. You're giving too much here. You're not able to grow from this. You're giving way too much here, way too much. And it's time for you to step back and see what truly matters. It's time to step back from all situations in your life and see what truly matters to give you true spiritual growth with integrity and move forward with honesty and integrity to figure out what you can do. What's the advice here? What is the advice here? Because what are we learning from this? Because it doesn't seem like we're learning anything here, is what it's stating. Let's see what we have here. What's the advice? What is the advice for my divine followers? My divine following. What is the advice here? What's the advice for my divine followers? What is the advice? What is the advice? What is the advice? Ooh, we got the two of diamonds reversed. Let me pull another card here, just to be safe. Let's see. See if the cards want us to read another card here. I like to have the card pull themselves. Let's see here. Ooh, we got another one. We got the 8 of clubs forward. 8 of clubs forward. Ooh. 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 We got the 8 of clubs forward. We got the 2 of diamonds reversed. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the 8 of diamonds here. Let's see here. Could be some jealousy here. Someone's trying to do some spiritual growth here, and you're jealous of the person. Confusion. Could be some confusion here. Could be some challenges here in your business or professional matters here due to your wealth and finances. You're having some struggles here due to wealth and finances here. Things aren't coming in like you expected them to come in. Things aren't working like you thought they would. You're giving too much. You're not receiving enough. And you're just getting tired of the situation. You're getting tired of it. You don't want to deal with the situation no more. You're like, should I stay? Should I not? Should I leave? What should I do here in this situation? Because let's see here. Let me take a look here. You're doing way too much here. I'm gonna say that you're doing too much. Time for you to slow down and see what's really going on. You're doing too much. But let's take a look here. Let's see here. Hands forward, forward. Okay. Let's take a look here. The 8 of diamonds here. That's all about manifesting abundance and achieving tangible results. Ooh, your hard work and diligence is paying off. It's not about luck. It's about applying your skill and focusing your attention on giving a particular project or aspect to your life. Okay. Yep, the 2 of diamonds. The same here with the 6 of the 2 of diamonds would be the same as the 6 of right here. The 2 of 6 of diamonds, like I said earlier, goes along with the 2 of diamonds because it's telling you here. I want to say this. It's telling you here that you got some imbalance here. Lack of harmony. Ooh, it's a warning that you're juggling too much at once, and it's causing you a state of chaos. You're over trying to balance your spiritual purposes with overwhelming demands from the material life, work, finances, or even a relationship. Yep. Your spiritual progress is being hindered by this lack of focus. You're making poor decisions, and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. Let's see here. Simplify and prioritize. I'm telling you here to let go of your draining energy, distracting you from your primary objective. Whatever you got going on. Ooh. You need to declutter your life and focus your energy. Stop juggling everything and choose to do one thing that will lead you to greatest abundance. Okay, you got some fucking chaos going on here. You got some chaos. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it. If I can get this working right, then I would be able to say this here. So I apologize. Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this with the card this morning. You got some chaos going on here. You're giving too much. You got an imbalance. You're giving way too much, and you feel like on your spiritual journey, you feel like you're struggling. You're struggling. You're not seeing any gains. You're not seeing a lot of abundance here flow in. You're doing all this, and you're like, what am I doing all this for? Is this really working? Is this really worth my time? Is this worth my energy getting up super early? Like, for example, YouTube. Even though I'm not getting a lot of viewers, I'm not getting a lot of followers, is it worth getting up in the morning? Is it worth going through the stress? Is it worth doing the lives? Is it worth doing all this if I'm not able to turn around and get any growth out of it, any wealth, anything out of it? Because it feels like you keep repeating this cycle. You keep repeating this cycle, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you're getting nowhere. You're getting nowhere. And it's time to start. You're juggling. It's stating that you're juggling too much at once. Focus on one thing at a time. Master it. Be better at your craft with it. Because it feels like you're doing way too much. It's time to take a step back. Because you got some challenges coming here. Someone feels like they're jealous that you're starting to do this. You're having this growth. You're having this abundance here, I should say. You're having this spiritual growth, this abundance here. You're having this hmm, hmm. So what I'm getting here is the path is right in front of you. The path's right in front of you. You just need to focus a little bit more. Um, you need to declutter and focus on your energy. It's time to stop juggling everything. Stop stop doing everything for everybody. Let people do things their own. Stop doing everything for everybody else. You need to declutter your own life. Start decluttering your own life. Start figuring out what you need to do in your own life for your wealth, your finances, for you need well, I was talking about that opportunity I was talking about. The opportunity is right in front of you. The gifts are in front of you. You already planted the seed. You already planted the seeds. Now you're watering it. You're watering it. You're tending to your garden. You're waiting for this tree to grow. It's going to take time for the roots to grow, the tree to grow. It's going to take time. And the tree can sprout any day. It can sprout to greater heights than you've ever seen before. But you have to get your energy in order. If you don't get your energy in flow, get your setup in right, get your things in order, you ain't gonna have nothing flowing here. You ain't gonna have nothing gonna be able to manifest here, especially in your material world, your finances, your wealth. None of that is going to flow correctly. And you're not gonna have abundance here. And abundance doesn't come in just, I'm gonna say it this way. Abundance can come in not just in money, but it can come in harmony, peace, joy. And back to our quote, none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect at all. We make mistakes, we're human. We make mistakes, we fall, we get things wrong, but that's the part of the process to keep trying and moving forward. That is the best thing you can do is always learn from your mistakes. If you're not learning from your mistakes, I'm gonna say this. Ooh, and that opportunity that's coming up, that opportunity you got coming on, you're doing way too much here, way too much. You're in the breakthrough of it. There's tons of this. You're in the front stages of this, and boom, boom, boom. You're like this. I want to move forward. I want these hours. I want this. I want this promotion. I want these hours. I want this raise. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. But that manager's like, step back, man. Step back a moment. You can't just come in here, you can't just pop from the dish tank to the kitchen and be like, if you are in the restaurant industry, I have been in that for a long time. So I'm just sharing some of stories and things like that I've seen over the years and stuff. And like I was saying, a good example would be like if you're moving from the dish tank in the kitchen up to the kitchen area. If someone's going to college, there's that spot open up and stuff like that. You're trying to hop in there and do way too much. You're trying to just run everything. No, 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 no. I'm telling you, step back, ground yourself, and get your practice in order first. Show them you can at least get one salad down, or at least get a steak in order or a burger in order first before you go trying to do it all at once. It ain't gonna work. But if you keep trying to if you keep doing too much and you're not organized, you will sabotage that opportunity and they will turn around and tell you, out the door you go. Out the door you go. And you will get demoted back to the dish tank. You can feel insignificant, like you're giving too much, you're doing too much here. But like they say, the advice here, and I'm gonna say this: we learn, we grow. If you're not growing, if you are not spiritually growing from any of this, if you are not spiritually growing and grounding yourself and getting your practice back in order, you will not have abundance. You need to declutter your life and focus your energy. Stop juggling everything and choose the one thing that will lead you to great abundance. If you feel like master master that salad, master the salad, get it perfect, get it right, and then move on. Do salads. If that's your thing, do salads. And then worry about sandwiches. Focus on one thing at a time. So let's see what the end result here is. Let's see what the end result here is. Because the time for manifestation is now. They're telling you you're in this time. You're watering the plant. You're over here watering the tree, watering it, watering it, watering it, watering the plant. Now it's time to take that water. Time to step back a moment. Manifest everything. Make sure you get it in order. Make sure you're giving the tree the right stuff. Make sure you're taking care of it. Make sure you're tending to it. Make sure it's got the right sunlight. Make sure everything is in order here for this to grow. You did all this, but only if you bring order to your chaos. Let's see what the end result here is. Let's just take a look. Final result here. The opportunity you're getting, you're given the opportunity. The opportunity you're going to get no matter what. But you got to stop doing too much with it. Now you're doing too much. I told you to. I said it. The card's already stated a few days ago. So slow your ass down, and you're still not slowing down. For some reason you're still not slowing down. For some reason you're not slowing your ass down. For whatever it may be, you need to slow your ass down. If you do not slow down, you will not make anything work. Let's see what the final result is for this here. What is the final result? It could be with the job. I want to say this could be with the job where you're giving too much to the job and the job ain't giving you shit back. You're not seeing any growth within that job, and it might be time to just say, you know what? Fuck this job. It ain't giving me no growth. It ain't helping me out spiritually. It ain't helping me with skills I need. I'm more stressed at this job than anything, and it's time to get rid of it. Maybe a relationship. It's time that you see that you're butting heads all the time. You have that imbalance, and you need to get rid of the situation. Get rid of the relationship, or get rid of the chaos. Get rid of the chaos that is involved with the situation, with the relationship. Because somebody here feels jealous. There's challenges, but the challenge here for the Vice, I'm going to say this, the challenge here is to overcome and get rid of the chaos. We got the two of, the two of hearts and the ace of hearts. And they're both revert. They're both forward. Yep, yep, the two of hearts is a situation you need to face. You need to face the situation. Maybe the situation isn't working out for you. Maybe it's not in the right place. It's not working out. You need to start accepting reality on this. Start fucking accepting reality. Start fucking accepting reality. Start fucking accepting the reality of this. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, let's take a look here. And thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for being with me this morning here, early morning. Thank you for indulging me, letting me indulge you here with the cards and the message, and just be a presence here this morning and give me some kind of clarity and insight here with this here. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to indulge you this morning. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, this is positive. This is positive. Coming together of two things: a deep connection with another person, a soulmate, a business partner, a deep friend, a dear friend. Yeah, powerful. The heart, the Ace of Hearts here is talking about um, powerful emotional awakening spiritually. This could be a gift from the universe if you're experiencing different things. This is the realm of the heart. Um, Maybe it's the new beginning of a relationship. You got to get rid of this old relationship in order to have a new relationship happen. But this is also the time to focus on yourself. Get yourself in order. Maybe your relationship isn't what you need at the moment. Maybe you just need to focus on yourself and get yourself in order. Or if you are in a relationship, you need to focus on where your energy's at. How do you feel in the situation? What do you think you can change? What do you think you can do better in your life? It's an invitation to open your heart and embrace new feelings, new connections, and a fresh wave of emotional energy. So, a new relationship, a spiritual partnership. You may be meeting a spiritual guide, a twin flame, or a soulmate. You can share a spiritual journey on to grow. Okay, okay, there it is. Now you're gonna see. Okay, so that spiritual partnership could be where you're gonna see a perfect balance of giving and receiving. Because right now you feel like you're giving too much. You're giving too much, and you're not receiving anything from the situation. So combining this, like I said, the groundwork has been laid. You've been doing the work. You've been putting the work in. You've been doing the effort. See right here, right here, right here. We do wrong things, we fail, we get up, and we learn. We learn. We might make mistakes. We might burn some chicken if we're in the culinary field. We might burn some chicken. We might burn the sauce, some things like that. Yeah, the owner, the manager is going to get pissed, but we learn from it. We move forward, and we pick ourselves back up to grow. We grow. We learn. We learn that, hey, this burger got fucked up. We need to fix it and correct it. This piece of chicken got fucked up. Wasn't cooked right. It was undercooked. Whatever may happen. We learn from it. If we don't learn, we're going to get our ass demoted backwards. Or we're going to get fucking kicked out of this relationship. And it might not turn out for the better. That's why we need to figure out ourselves, get our energy flowing back in order here. You already laid the groundwork. They're presenting you with this opportunity for profound emotional and spiritual fulfillment. Trust your intuition, be open, embrace love and harmony that is coming in your life. It's a time to celebrate and be grateful for new beginnings and blossom. Just take a moment. I want to say this. This is the best thing I can tell you about this spread today. Take a moment with whatever the fuck you are doing in life. Take a moment to step back and say, you know what? I am just blessed for today. I'm blessed that I got up. I'm blessed that I was able to get up and face myself in the mirror, face my own struggles. I'm grateful that I was able to grow and face my own struggles here because now's the time. I put the work in. Now's the time to see it grow. Now's the time to see it manifest and move forward because the seed of prosperity. You are with the ace of right here with the ace of diamonds. The ace of diamonds here. Now's the time. You already planted the seed. You're seeing it grow. You're seeing it grow, but it will not grow unless you tend to it every day. You have to tend to it every day. Learn it, practice it, understand it, so you can grow. Understand what the spiritual awakening is that you're given, that the universe is giving you. They're giving you everything you need. Follow your intuition. Is it right? Is it wrong? Does it feel right? Does this feel right? Does this feel wrong? Does this energy feel right or wrong? Because you can tell someone's energy big time if their head's in the right, if their heart's in the right place. So I would, if you for I'll give you some things to look at here, collective. I'll put it that way. My divine followers. I'll put it this way. I would look into twin flames. I would look into twin flames. Look it up. Twin flames. Look it up. See what it's all about. Do research on it, and see what it talks about. I would do that. I would also a lot of this is talking about relationships. I got a feeling here. This is big relationships one. You make mistakes in the relationship. You're not perfect. You're making mistakes in the relationship. You're doing things, but you feel like you're reverting back to your old habits. I'm getting whatever it may be. It could be a relationship. It could be a relationship with your family. It could be a relationship on a business matter. It could be anything that you're dealing with different people here on a relationship level, business level, however it is. You feel like you're doing the same shit over and over again. You're not seeing any growth out of it. You're not seeing anything. You're at a crossroads here where it's time to say, move forward or not move forward. And it's telling you here to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Does the energy feel right? You're doing way too much again. You need to step back, take a moment for yourself, and figure it all out. You're doing way too much here. But I would look into Twin Flame. I would look into Twin Flame. I would see what you can do with it. See what comes up. Because the vice is already here. It already told you. It's time. See, right here. We grow, we move on, we live. We get up, we learn, we grow, and we move on. If you're not growing in this situation, you're not moving forward, it's going to pass you up. You're going to miss it. You're not going to understand it. The shit is going to fly right by you. And you're going to miss it. Pay attention to what's going on around you. I'm going to say that. Pay attention to the things going on around you. Pay attention to who's coming in, who's coming out, the people that are around you, the people that are not around you. Pay attention to the people around your house, how your energy is. What are you seeing? What patterns are you seeing? What things are you seeing for these people? And look into your twin flame. Look it up. Twin flame. Do some research on it, is what I would do. And whatever you're doing, whatever spiritual practice you're doing, or whatever you're doing, whatever this opportunity is, figure out where your energy needs to flow. Where can you have your flow a lot easier? Where you come into work, like say for example, you're moving into the kitchen, or you're getting into that management position. Find a flow. When you come in, you set up, and boom, you got your flow. Once you're set up, once you got your space in order, you got your spiritual practice in order, figure it out. Once you got everything in order there, then you're able to flow. You're able to move, you're able to get in your flow, you're able to have your setup. You can move, you can grab this here, this here. This is how I need my layout. How do you want your layout to be? Your layout. You can't build a house without knowing the blueprint. You can't build a business without the blueprint. You need the blueprint in order to see how to build the house. That's what you're doing. You're building that blueprint right now. You're building the blueprint. so you can navigate through it. You can navigate all your shit. You need your flow. You need to get your setup in order so you can have a flow. Once you get your setup in order, then you can have a flow. But you can't do that until you stop doing too much. Take it back, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. It'll all come together. It'll all come together. Your finances, your wealth will be there, abundance will be there, but you're doing too much. Make sure you lock in the opportunity. I'm going to say that, lock it in. But you're doing too much. You're doing too much. And by doing too much, you're going to miss the small details that you need to worry about. You're going to miss something. You're going to miss that small detail. So I would look up Twin Flame. I would look that up, start there. Try to do some meditation, ground yourself again. Get yourself back in order real quick. Meditation. I would look into meditation. I would look into Twin Flame. Those are some things to look up. But with that said, I am going to end it for today here. I got to get rolling here this morning. So, got to get my kid in order. Got to get the family in order here this morning. So, let me take care of this here real quick. Let me. I'm gonna stay here, say a prayer. Then we're gonna get rolling here. I want to thank everyone that showed up. Thank everyone that's going to watch this on replay. Thank everyone. I want to say, I want to bless everyone. Hopefully they can find some spiritual meaning in meditation. They can meditate for a little bit, even if it's 15, 20 minutes. Find some clarity, be able to clear their head, be able to focus on some things that they need to manifest. Be able to get a better understanding, better clarity of this, and be able to move forward with a better light to see if they need to stay in this situation or they need to leave this situation and see what's going on, see if this person, they're able to move forward with this situation or be able to how to handle this person and manifest it better. And just bless everyone today that they slow down a minute, they refocus their energy before they do anything. They refocus, get their layout in order. Everyone gets their layout in order first, and then they regain their energy, their focus, and then they're able to have a clearer head and move forward with what they're doing. So, bless everyone today to move forward with a better layout, better understanding of what they're doing, better setup, and just be able to have that spiritual growth and manifest and things like that. And bless the channel, bless everyone that's watching the shorts, bless everyone. And I'm leaving the door open. The door is open for everyone to come in to the channel. The door is open. I'm opening the door. The door is open. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's pray. Let's have abundance. Let's flow. Let's make this channel. Let's bring it to higher heights that it's never seen before. Let's do this. So, with that said, I am going to end it here today. And just give everyone a more clearer head today. That they can manifest their layout. They can make things work for them today with a clearer head. With that said, amen. There we go. Okay. Let's put that there. Let's do that. So with that said, bada bing, bada boom. I will catch you from here to there. Out. Bada bing, bada boom.